Hi there, welcome in. My name is Junimoo and welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing the Whimsy Stories Expanded Challenge and we have Penny here and we're still on vacation. I just have these four kind of sitting together to discuss what they want to do this morning. It is their final day on holidays together and Chris, of course, is leaving immediately. Hell yeah, perfect. And it is also New Year's Eve, so we will definitely be celebrating that later. But basically, what I want to do is the boys are going to go off and have a boys' day, and the girls are going to go off and have a girls' day. And I have something planned for Penny specifically, which I'm quite excited about. I spent a lot of time sorting this out yesterday, so I hope that it all works out fine. You might have also seen that I had already recorded this entire episode, and when I went to edit it, weirdly enough, and this has never happened before, loads of my sentences were like cut off midway through, and I literally couldn't do anything about it. It was awful. So the entire thing was just ruined. So I've just added Chris over here as a selectable sim so that these two boys could go and play some archery, and I've just seen that he actually wants to start a new relationship from being non-committal. I didn't know that about him, so that's very illuminating. And he wants to talk over relationship fears with Lydia. I mean, you also want to get into a new relationship, so I don't know about that. But Sam is trying his hand at archery here, and oh, he's just lost his arrow there. Not great, but he's not doing too badly. He is actually hitting the target, so that's nice. And Chris has come over to try it out as well. These two are just going to spend the day doing activities like archery and kayaking while the girls go out. Oh, Chris is really bad. And look at that. Sam has almost gotten a bullseye. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm going to leave these two to do that. And then we're actually going to go out with the two girls. Oh, Penny, what the hell? Okay, doing fire dancing. All right, girl. This is so unlike her. This is so funny. Oh my God, girl. Okay. All right. Have fun, I guess. So it is actually New Year's Eve. And before I forget anything, I want to do the resolutions. So we can make a resolution here. And I think for Penny, we will just do raise a skill because she does need to raise a few skills here for completing this generation. And it looks like Chris has left archery. That's fine. We will have Sam maybe write a book. He needs to write more books for his job anyway, so that is a-okay. Chris is going jogging, okay, and then he wants to go practice diving. All right, they can go and do that. That's fine by me. She is feeling pretty good about herself with the whole dance thing going on. Do you wish you looked as happy as I do? Well, you have the power. No, I'm not sending him one simoleon. Okay, so what these two girls are going to do is Lydia actually researched and found out that there is actually a very talented tattoo artist called Roxy in Gibbi Point, not too far away from where they're staying. So Penny and Lydia are actually going to go, no, we're going to leave Chris. They're going to go and get tattoos because they have been discussing this. Penny has mentioned wanting to get one or two tattoos that mean something to her and are important to her. So we're actually going to go and do that now. Okay, so we can actually come over here and say hi to Roxy. Roxy is a sim that I just made for this specific thing. She seems like she's a bit of a slob. I don't know about that. So these two have come in here and I'm actually going to offer a custom tattoo to Penny through Roxy. And these two girls are just chatting, talking and stuff. I did get a pop-up just there saying that Chris has learned more about Lydia and is now neutral to her attraction wise, which is interesting. And yeah, okay, but hold on a second. Do I get to pick what tattoo Penny is getting? Because if I don't, hello Hello? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. So we're going to get a custom dedication tattoo from Roxy, and it will be dedicated to Sam. And hopefully she says yes. She does. Okay. So I should be able to pick this, right? I haven't played with this in a long time, and I haven't played with this as the person getting the tattoo. Normally I play as the tattooist, tattoo artist even. But oh my god, she's getting a tattoo. Look at her. So Roxy is actually level 9 of the tattooing skill because I wanted to make sure that this was actually good quality and stuff. And Penny seems to be doing quite well with this actually. So I just hope that I get to pick it, because if not, we're going to be changing it in CAS. So I didn't get to pick that, which is odd because you'd think that I would. So I'm going to go in and just make sure that it's the correct one. This has me all confused now, to be honest. So Penny actually got 3 tattoos. She got a little bow on her chest for Bowie. She got a rose with thorns on her arm for Briar. And there's a little moon in there that also represents Eva, to me at least. And then on her back, you can't actually see it in this outfit. Let me change this. Here you go. You can kind of see here, there is a little dragon on her back to represent Sam. So she has tattoos now that represent all of the really important people in her life and her family. I might get her to get one for Lydia as well at some point, but for the time being, this is what she has. I think they're very her. They're very small, very dainty, very cute. And I did make this CC myself, and my god, it took ages to figure out the proper positioning and stuff. So big props to anybody who does this. Like a lot of CC creators, I don't know how you manage to do tattoos, but I think it's so cute. Obviously the quality gets a little bit poor as you zoom in, but listen, we're never going to be that close to her, so it's fine. And yeah, I just think it's really cute that you can see them in some outfits, and then obviously they're a bit more hidden in others. Like Briar's is in this one, but then Bowie's is in this one. And really the only time you'll get to see Sam's is when she's with him, because he is the only person who would be seeing her back that low down, really. So, you know, so that is Penny's tattooing experience. I think it went pretty well. So I think what we're going to do now is the girls are going to go back to the resort for a little drink, maybe just to kind of relax. And I'm going to take the boys out now. Okay, so we are back on the lot here, which is good. Sam, of course, is by the fire. Are we surprised? And I'm going to have Penny and Lydia just come over here and sit down at the bar, and they can start having drinks and kind of relaxing. And I'm going to take Sam and Chris out for a little bit. It's still kind of a little bit early in the day. It's not too late. So I think if we can get some kayaks, I would really like to do that. We'll see. Let's try to go over to this shop over here. You can't? Why can't you? Literally, for what reason? Is it closed? Stop looking at the fire dancers. I think it's probably closed, and Chris is going through an early midlife crisis. Why am I not surprised by that? It seems that that little shop where we can buy kayaks is actually closed. I don't know if we can. Yeah, we can't because we don't own this. This is really annoying. Okay, well, I wanted the boys to go out like kayaking for a little bit, maybe do something kind of adventurous. But you know what? We can say that they did while we were away off the lot, and that they want to go to a bar now just to have some guy time, some time away from the resort, and just to have a little chit chat. So we're going to go over to this little bar over here, just the two of us, Chris and Sam. That's it. Okay, lovely. So we have actually arrived, and we're going to come over here and order a drink for the group. And I think they'd probably get like, I don't know, some beer, an IPA. That checks out. There we go. So we've just been served there, and I don't know where Chris is and if he's coming over here. Yeah, he's ordering drinks. Okay, cool, cool. He is really stressed from being near a bad sim because he's timid, which I didn't know. That's quite funny actually. And I think these two are going to play a bit of beer pong against each other if they're able to. It says that they're, oh, it says that he's waiting to do it. Oh, Sam is already drunk. You had one beer, dude. Are you okay? Clearly he doesn't drink very often. Okay, so we're playing beer pong. They've been drinking. They're just having a little conversation here. Are you like, okay, you are actually playing. All right, while these two play, I actually had a few things to discuss. Number one, last episode, Sam died. And I asked you guys if that should be a permanent thing or if we should just pretend it didn't happen. And it was a really, really mixed consensus. Some of you loved the idea. Lydia, no, you're going home. You're going back to the getaway. You are not checking in on your husband while he's having a boys' night. You're not doing that. Don't be toxic. Go home. Anyway, so a lot of you guys were saying you love the drama and the idea of Sam dying. Some people were saying kill him after they get married. Some people were saying don't kill him, just leave it as it is. So it was a really mixed bag. So I think what I'll do is I'll leave it for now. And if you guys have any really strong opinions on it and why, oh my God, Chris, then you can leave them in the comment section of this video. And then I'll kind of like total up what people think and make my decision based on that. But definitely if he dies again through some other way, then he will definitely be permanently dead. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Lydia, go home. No, piss off. No, seriously, leave. This is weird. You're being weird. I'm watching her walk away and I'm watching her go home. Okay, she's gone. So I also wanted to mention if my game looks a bit different, I am actually testing out a new reshade or G-shade preset. So you guys will have to let me know if you prefer this one or if you prefer my previous one that I've been using in all of my other videos. I quite like this one. I quite like how crisp it is. And the final thing that I wanted to say just as a little like update. Oh, and beer pong is done. What a good game. Game goes to Sam with a score of 4. Sorry, Chris. Better luck next time. Oh, it was 4-3. So I think what we'll do is I think that Chris would actually be a little bit annoyed at that, to be honest. And he might try to, yeah, he'll say, let's play again. Best like 2 out of 3 type thing. So we're gonna have them continue to play this. And I did want to say as well, I apologize if my voice sounds a little bit different in this episode. We've actually been getting a lot of forest fires nearby. There was one going on for about 2 weeks straight and they weren't able to kind of quell it until a few days ago. So there's been a lot of smoke in the air for the past few weeks and it's really been affecting my voice and how kind of raspy and hoarse it sounds. So I apologize if I sound a bit weird. I do actually have to keep the window open while I'm recording because my room gets so stuffy, which then lets in the bad air. So yeah, I apologize for that. It seems to have died down a little bit as well. So hopefully the air quality will go back up again, but that is what global warming will do. Anyway, as well, really quickly, I wanted to mention that I am actually switching up my channel memberships. I wanted to say this in a video and kind of explain it more properly. I basically have a few tiers of my channel memberships, and for sake of ease, I want to combine them into one tier. So at the minute, because YouTube doesn't allow that to happen, oh, Sam is fully passing out because he's drunk. Okay, no, that's fine. Okay, sure. But anyway, because YouTube is annoying, it doesn't let you kind of combine tiers or anything. So what I have to do is I have to make a new tier, ask everybody to either downgrade or upgrade or just join that tier if you're a new channel member. And then eventually I will delete the other 2 tiers. So if you want to join the channel as a member, then please pick the middle tier that has the little yellow emoji. It's called the Junie Crew with a yellow heart emoji. That is the official tier that won't be changed at all. It's all very complicated. It wasn't very well done on YouTube's part, but whatever. It's fine. We're managing. Who is he flirting with? Oh, his wife. Okay. Lydia, fucking go home, please. Why are you here? I don't know why she keeps showing up. She's really annoying me because she's supposed to be with Penny. But anyway. Oh, Chris dislikes deep thoughts. Yeah, he probably does. Lydia is now neutral towards Chris, which is quite funny. And he's crying. Cool. Wow, there's a lot going on here. But Sam is kind of in his feelings at the minute. I think like he really misses his kid kids. He hasn't been away from them in this long, their entire life, to be honest. So I think he's basically talking to Chris, who is looking very suspicious. So these two are kind of just chatting. Sam is talking about his kids, and Chris is kind of like, oh, Lydia always wanted children, but I wasn't really that into the idea. I don't want any more. And Sam's kind of like, hold on, wait, what? What did you just say? And he's like, oh no, don't worry about it, whatever. He was just like asking about his health and like, oh, are you having any more kids with Penny? And Sam's like, oh no, I got the snip. Like we're maxed out at 2 here. And Sam is wasted and wants to go home. Okay, so he's not really enjoying himself, but basically Chris is like, oh yeah, no, I got the snip myself. Like, oh, how was it for you? And Sam's like, oh, I didn't know that about you. Like that's never been mentioned. I thought yourself and Lydia were trying to, conceive, like have children. And Chris is like, oh yeah, no, she doesn't know. Don't tell her though. So Sam's like, right, what? He immediately is like, yeah, okay, I need to leave. I need to go, because he's just learned something pretty big about Lydia and Chris's relationship. And I think he's literally running home straight away to tell Penny, because I don't think that he would feel comfortable sitting on this information and knowing that Lydia doesn't know that Chris has done this. But he's pondering it. He's taking a second just to look up into the stars and be like, should I get involved? Should I kind of be a nosy Parker and tell my wife or my fiance, I suppose, about this? So I think he's got a bit of a moral dilemma to sit on for a little bit, but he is making his way home and he is leaving Chris to figure it out himself. He is completely done with him today, and Chris is like sloppy drunk. All right, so everybody is home now. Penny is breaking it down by this fire, so I suppose we can come over here and we can cuddle up to her a little bit. Let's see what else we have to do for New Year's. We have to set up fireworks and count down to midnight. Well, it is past midnight. I don't even know if we have a TV in this area. Oh my god, yeah, I know that they're wasted. Stop doing that. It makes it seem like they're dying and it freaks me out. Oh, there is a TV. Can we all go and watch New Year's Eve TV even though it's well past midnight? Oh, but look at these two little cuties cuddling up by the fire, and she's feeling really flirty, and she has a getaway crush from a getaway romance. Aspen sparks a little something special during the getaway, and few flirty moments here, a lingering eye contact there. It's safe to say the chemistry is heating up, and flirty flames from cozying up, a cozy fire and a sim is all it takes to ignite the heart. That's really cute. So the two of them are feeling quite flirty at the minute, which is very sweet, but I just have them watching their midnight or their New Year's Eve TV together. And is Chris coming as well? He is. He actually is for once participating with the group, but I just want to like tick this off a little bit. Oh my god, guys, I know that they're wasted. I know. And they had an awful New Year's. Great. Yeah, no, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we can actually all head off to bed because you don't have to keep watching this. It's done. The holiday is done. And sorry that they didn't have a very nice New Year's, but it is a bit difficult to do it when they're away from home. And I also had other things that I wanted them to do. Oh, so Lydia is actually sleeping in a completely different cabin tonight than she was last night. And Chris is all the way over here. So these two, not only are they not sharing a bed, they are not even sharing the same living space anymore, which is very telling. And it really, yeah, it kind of shows how they're doing relationship wise. And I mean, the difference between the couples, those two not even sharing a cabin, and these two definitely sharing a cabin. Okay, good. They used birth control. Good. So even though, he's technically sterile or whatever he is now at this point, but just to make sure, I really don't want any more kids. So yeah, okay. Just to be sure. Oh, and look at them. They're like cuddling afterwards. They look a little bit awkward, but they're still cute. And they've switched sides of the bed. That's funny. So I will actually pick this up when they're awake because I think their getaway is finishing up pretty soon. Chris has actually hit a midlife crisis alert, which is quite funny. So, oh, he's awake. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Interesting. So his midlife crisis, desire for relationships. He wants to casual woohoo 3 times. He wants to woohoo with a sim he's not in a committed relationship with, but will he regret it later? He wants to become closer with a family member. He wants to make 3 new friends and get a dedicated tattoo. Okay, interesting. He's also decided that dancing is his thing and he wants to do it more often, which is quite funny. So Sam and Penny have just gotten up now and they are going to go and have some breakfast. Sam wants to be friendly with Lydia and he wants to give away some simoleons. He's also, he has a massive hangover and he's still grieving as well, which is interesting. But let's get him to, he's not actually that hungry. He's still really tired. Let's get him to go back to sleep actually. And Lydia seems like she's up as well. Penny is coming upstairs to grab food up here. I didn't even know that there was, oh, is that what you're grabbing? Oh, it's about to go spoiled, babe. Let's not do that. Let's actually just like clean all this shit up because this is disgusting. Oh, I hate that this comes back up again. Okay. Well, she's not. She most definitely is not. He literally can't have kids anymore. So did you just go onto the toilet with this guy? And then okay. Can we, yeah, you walked back into the bathroom with her in it and you knew she was in it. Okay. So I kind of want to have Penny try to blend a smoothie again today. We'll do an energized one. She is quite bored today from being around an energized sim. I wonder who that is. Okay. So this is going a lot better than it did last episode. I believe it was where she just really didn't know how to use a blender at all for some reason. She also wants to be friendly with Sam for 5 different times and she wants to catch a fish. So I don't know when our getaway is ending, but we actually might come over here and go fishing. I think that might be a cute little way to end it. And she's completely satisfied from last night, which is pretty good. So we have Penny here and she is fishing, which just brings to mind the first episode when she was trying to get some fish to sell and kind of start up our whole journey here. And she has come so far. It is actually crazy how far she's come, but the getaway might be ending soon because she's being told to return to her lot. I don't actually know how I see that. And Sam is just swimming around in the pool. He seems to have woken up and he is really not doing too hot grieving wise. That has really lasted a long time, hasn't it? And he is actually coming up to use the slide, which is very cute. Oh, look at him go. Cutie pie. I wonder if they can actually get their kayaks now. Was it that it was closed? It seems like maybe that was the reason. Yeah, because he's going off now. Okay, at the very least, I want to have him. Oh, never mind. Okay, whatever. We can cancel and end the getaway. So, congratulations. The getaway has come to an end. Great job. You've completed many of the main activities in this getaway schedule and received the following reward traits. So, Sam received the refined taste trait, and we are going home. We get to see our little kitties again. Okay, so we are finally home, and Sam has developed an interest in food, which makes a lot of sense because he does like cooking. And Briar has come home, so I think, oh, she wants her dad to read her a book, which is very sweet. And Bobby's really stressed. Oh, he's having an asthma attack. Oh my god. Use your inhaler, baby. Oh, because you're on the swings. Of course that would do something to you. So he's done his homework. That's good. And he's feeling a lot better, it seems. Well, he's feeling depressed, but you know, asthma wise. Oh, look at them. They're in the middle of the road, but look at this. She's like teaching her little cards. Very cute. Oh, I love this. They're so sweet. So I do actually have to take down the decorations from all of the fences and stuff. And let's see what Sam is doing. He actually has to come over and write a book. So I'll make him start that now. So I'll have him come down here and steady sit, and then we can get him to start writing. How's his university thing going? Oh, so I've taken this out of my game apparently. So I can actually just have him apply to university immediately. He also wants to write a bucket list goal or whatever it's called. So let's see if we can do that. Okay, so I can't actually do the bucket list goal because he has all of them done. So I'll get him to write a playful book because he's playful at the minute. Apparently he's not, but you know. And let me check his bucket list. Yeah, he can just write a poem about, or a pun book walk. That's fine. So he wants to go on a boating trip. That's annoying because we were just there. He wants to go to the jungle. He wants to create a servo. No. And he would like some time alone at the park. That's doable. I can do that. And then Penny, what's your situation? Let's have the best family reunion ever. That's very cute and very on brand. She wants to host the craziest keg party ever, which is not on brand, but sure. I'd like to protect the future of my assets. Oh, she wants to write a will. Okay, we can do that. And she wants to take a nice quiet nap. And she is currently taking a nice quiet nap. So that is very doable. Okay, Briar, how are you doing? Oh, she is doing so well with her skills. That's actually unreal. I am going to maybe try and move these so that she can work on her thinking skill a little bit, just so that we can max that out. And then all we have to do is kind of focus on potty, and then she's completely done. Bowie is really tired, but he's working on his little school project out here, looking cute as ever. I love him. I think he's such a cute little kid. And then Sam is working on his book. Good stuff. Okay, so how are we doing with this whole challenge? I'm going to have Penny come out and take care of her garden here because we actually haven't in a while. And let's see. So have at least 3 tattoos. We can actually mark off because she does actually have 3 tattoos now. Foster a healthy garden on your lot. Obviously, we cannot complete that until her generation is complete, but we're doing a good job so far. Complete the master maker aspiration. So how are we doing with that? So we are level 7 of the fabrication skill. We need to make candles. Oh, we need to complete 5 gigs as a freelance crafter. That's what it says in there. Last recess, no one wanted to play with me. I just climbed around on my own. If that happens again, what should I do? Ask other kids if you can join in, talk to the teacher, or just play on your own. I think he's asking Sam. I think Sam would say just play on your own because that's what Sam would have done. And Bowie has actually finished his school assignment and his credit and school performance have been positively affected. So that's good. And then Briar reached level 5 of thinking, which is good. Bowie actually has excellent emotional control, which is so nice. And Penny just completed her resolution, which is also so nice. And then she's making headway in her soul's journey too, which is lovely. Oh, Bowie's gone off to his little scout meeting. Ah, cute. Oh yeah, so formative moments. So I want my crafts to be the best ever. So he needs to do another paper craft, and gifts mean more when you make them. Then he has to gift 3 of the paper crafts, which I'm pretty sure we've already done, but listen, it's fine. Oh, Sam's resolution is also complete because he's finished his book. That's amazing. So we will find this mailbox and we will actually publish this. So he is also making headway on his soul's journey too, which is pretty good. And yeah, okay. He would like to go to a park by himself. So I think I'm going to actually just do that really quickly. Oh, Lydia is calling. Yeah, so, okay. I just got a lot of achievements there. I don't know why necessarily, but I'm going to have Sam kind of clean this up and then he's going to go to a park by himself because I kind of want him to contemplate whether he's going to tell Penny about what he learned. You wouldn't believe the nerve of that guy. I'm still fuming. She's definitely talking about Chris. You know that she is. Oh, what the hell? He's on a drunken adventure even though he's not drunk and he's not hungover anymore. Okay. So Sam wanders into a pet store fascinated by the array of animals. In his drunken stupor, he decides to interact with the animals. He wants to ride a giant tortoise or teach parrots new words. I'm gonna say teach parrots new words. He leans in close to the parrot's cage, slurring a mix of inappropriate and nonsensical words. The parrot starts mimicking the gibberish loudly, alarming the store employees. Security is called and Sam is escorted out, with the parrot still squawking the bizarre phrases learned from him. Okay, right. So he's on a bender right now, even though he's not drunk anymore. Make that make sense. Maybe we'll just spin this as it's not necessarily a bender because he's drunk. He's going on a little self-discovery journey because he's very conflicted about what's happening because he literally isn't drunk anymore, at all. Okay, right. Well, can I go back home then? This has been loading for us to suspiciously long amount of time, and I don't like that. Okay, thank God for that. It actually, like, it actually loaded. I was getting really concerned there for a second, but I'm gonna take Bowie's little... Oh, honey! Oh, he's like coughing his lungs out. Oh, baby. Please don't do that. You're scaring me. Oh my God. I want to view his badge progress as well when he's done with his little paper crafts. No, keep going, keep going, keep going. Sorry for interrupting you, Bowie. I didn't want to. So, is Sam still on a bender? Probably not, right? I'm bringing him home. Can I not? Uh-oh. All right. Well, he's off doing his own thing. Sure, whatever. That is so concerning, but sure. I want to focus on Bowie for a little bit just before this episode ends because he wants to make 4 high quality paper crafts. So obviously the last one wasn't high quality because it didn't count, but we'll see. We'll see. I really also want a little photo of him in his little uniform. He looks so cute. What are you doing? Oh, are you talking to the plants? That's really cute. Oh, is she tired? You can go to bed, honey. So I actually want Penny to get a gig, and we're going to just take a candle one. That's totally fine. We actually need to come over here and just sell all these crystals and look after our bugs. So let's see, collect beetle nuggets, nurture these guys, and then we can bond with the bees a little bit, and then I will get her to just make sure that all of her crops are taken care of as well, and then we can start working on all of these candles that she has to make. I forgot we have so many new chickens as well, so if you guys have any name suggestions for these little guys, I know one of them has to be called Omelette after the little one that we lost in the move. Poor Omelette. And then I did see Thistle around here somewhere. She was actually sleeping like in her little hay bed, but I don't know where she's gone now. She's somewhere. She's fine. Oh, there she is. Hello. How are you doing? Yeah, she's very happy. She's full. She's content and she's clean. So she's doing really well. And then I do eventually want to get an alpaca or a cow, maybe. I think maybe a cow. But then again, we get milk from Thistle. So maybe an alpaca for the wool, because I think Penny, she seems like she would be into knitting. I know that she actually doesn't have the skill, but I feel like as she gets older, she would maybe get into knitting a little bit. But can we where is Sam? Can I teleport him to Penny? Because this is a little bit weird. I don't know what's going on there. Sam, are you okay? He is still grayed out, so I don't know what's going on with him, but that's fine. I'm sure it'll fix itself. It's all right. I think she's going to get attacked by her bees as well, which is okay, I suppose. She's allowed to. All right, so, okay, good. Bowie actually made a high quality paper craft, so then we can start gifting them to people. So let's see if we can give his dad something here. Give him his Ventolin? No. Give your little butterfly to your dad. He did a really good job making it. He'll love it. He also wants to tell a joke, so we can do that as well. Oh, he's too sad too. That is so upsetting. He's literally inspired. No, he's not. No, he's not. Stop it. No, he's literally not too sad. He's not sad at all. This is so disheartening. I do as well want him to ask what Sam's career is like, because he is obviously, Sam is a writer. He's really into English literature. I think Bowie is very into that kind of thing as well. And he's just kind of asking his dad, like, what is his job like? What's it like to be like creative on demand? And Sam is like, I really enjoy writing and I love English as a concept and as a way to study. But to be honest, it's quite difficult sometimes having to just be creative for other people or as my job. So I definitely think that I would enjoy it a lot more if it was a hobby rather than something that I had to, base my career on and I had to do to make money and live. So Bowie's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, I guess. So he's going to go off and play in his he's going to go draw. Oh, buddy. And it says, Bowie has just learned about Sam's career. What does he want to become in the future? Have Bowie take out a journal and find out. Oh, so I think we will actually buy him a little journal because he doesn't already have one. Are you coughing again? Are you okay? We might get Sam. He is broken because of course he is, but we might try and get him to buy a little journal. I don't know if I can on here. Gifts? Is it under gifts? Private journal. Here we go. So we're going to buy that and then we can actually go out and just gift it to Bowie. Yeah, so we're giving him the little private journal and we're saying, hey, bud, it seems like you have a lot of big feelings and you have a lot of things that you maybe need to sort out in your head. So maybe writing them down will help. So Bowie's like, oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, I'll do that, Dad. So he can relive memories, write in journal, then childhood dreams. He can actually choose a sim as a dream career inspiration, write down a childhood crush, write down a dream career, write down a dream career inspired by someone, write down a future self, and write down a supernatural fantasy. Let's see what we can do here. So dream career, tech guru, athlete, detective, manual laborer. There's a lot here. Let's see. He's quite creative. He really likes stories. I think I'll leave it for now and just see where his little mind takes him. But I do think I want him to write in his little journal when he's able to. He's having a lot of fun on his little play set though. He's like very playful, which is very cute to see because he's often not that. So he's actually coming out here just to write down his little thoughts and see how he's feeling. Yeah, okay, pretty good. And Sam is taking care of the garden over here. I do actually need to add some lights into their garden because it does get a little bit dark, I'm realizing, but that's okay. That's for another time, I think. He's like cracking himself up. That's really cute. And he's just reached creativity level 5, which is very nice. So his other formative moments, he has care for the environment, be a traveler, feed yourself, be inquisitive about health, think of others. I think we'll do the think of others one because I'm going to do 6 nice things for other Sims. Do 6 empathetic activities like comforting another Sim, feeding a pet or animal, or volunteering with an adult. I think his parents would definitely take him out volunteering if he asked, so I think we might try to do that in the next episode, but I'm going to have him go off, use the bathroom, maybe have a shower, and then he can go to sleep. He can take a thoughtful shower. He's a very thoughtful little boy, and he's remorseful. Oh, but I'm actually going to leave this episode here, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do leave name suggestions for the chickens down below. We need 2 names, one for a hen and one for a rooster, because one of the hens is going to be Omelette. If you have any really strong feelings about what we should do with Sam, please let me know. But for the meantime, I think I'm going to keep him alive, and obviously if he dies again, then I won't cheat it. He will be dead. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's gone past the point of no return type thing. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time. Bye.